we're sharing scary real estate stories on this video. Are you ready? Let's go! Hi, thanks for tuning in. My name is Dean Ueda and I'm a real estate investor and realtor in Honolulu, Hawaii. As we are rolling into October, it's time to celebrate Halloween. We thought it would be a great time to share some stories, but not just any stories. Here are some scary real estate stories for you. The names have been changed to protect the innocent. My first story actually takes place not on Oahu, but on the mainland in the state of Missouri. The property was a fourplex that was almost 100 years old, and the owner had just spent a whole bunch of money renovating 2 of the units and was very excited to start renting them out. The property manager had just lined up the first showings for the vacant, recently renovated units and showed up just before the appointment. He parked in the driveway and was shocked to see a whole wardrobe of laundry and clothes strewn out on the lawn. Trampling on the clothes and yelling and screaming was one of the tenants in the downstairs unit. She was screaming and yelling at her boyfriend, who was not on the rental lease. The boyfriend was acting delusionary and was apparently high on drugs. The manager had to physically separate the people. As he was trying to break up the fight, the potential renter drives up to the property, sees the mess on the lawn and the altercation going on. She steps out of her car, looks around, gets back into her car, and drives off. Needless to say, the manager had to continue the search for new tenants. He also did a good job in transitioning the couple with the drug problem out of their rental. Maybe not your idea of a scary story, but I can tell you it brought some fright to the property manager and the rental owner. My next story is a scary story about one of my buyer clients. We were ready to put in an offer on a nice condo in Kaka'ako. My buyers had their lender set up, a loan officer whom I was not familiar with. I had a phone conversation with the loan officer and let her know that I wanted her to reach out to the seller's agent to give them comfort that my buyers were strong financially and very able to close, which she agreed to. So we submitted the offer and the loan officer honored my request. Well, soon after their conversation, the seller's agent called me back. He said that the loan officer was confident they could close in 30 days. Our offer was for 40 days. He said he would counter our offer with a 30-day close, which my buyers agreed to. Well, the day after we are in contract, I have a voicemail at 6:40 in the morning from the loan officer. She tells me that her underwriting department informed her they will not do a loan on the property due to pending litigation. Mind you, this loan officer had given us assurance that this complex was on their good-to-go list a few days before, and on top of that, she got our transaction shortened by 10 days. OMG, WTF, and all those acronyms you can think of. So now we have less than 30 days to find a lender who can close on this transaction. Oh, the horror! Fortunately, after reaching out to a few of my close go-to lenders, I found one that could loan on that complex and actually closed on that transaction on time. Thanks, Clint, you saved us on that one. So, those are a few real estate horror stories for this Halloween season. Maybe not what you expected, but I can assure you that they brought fear and fright to a few people, including myself when they happened. And in the words of the American horror author Stephen King, we make up horrors to help us cope with the real ones. Thanks for watching. We'll see you next week.